Hey, everybody, I'm so sorry. We had a technical difficulty right there. So because of that, we're not going to do the intro. I apologize. It's my fault. That's me. I'm sorry. Anyway, uh, we got David Burton in the house. We're talking about releases. We're talking about the big weekend for TKO. For the better or the worse, we got Money in the Bank. We got Worlds Collide and UFC.
Yeah, and you asked me before we was cut off, are they going to be on at the same time? The answer is no. Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide will be in the same city in two different venues on the same day. Worlds Collide will start at 3 p.m., 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and Money in the Bank will start at 7 p.m.
Gotcha.
Money in the... Wait, hold on a second. Oh, no, they're in the same place.
Yeah.
No, the same. It's a different venue. Worlds Collide will be in the Kia Forum, and Money in the Bank will be in the Introp Dome. Same city, two different venues. And Money in the Bank has already announced their card. They got 4 matches in total. You got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, Penta, Seth Rollins, El Grande Americano, and Andrade. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You have Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Julia Naomi, Stephanie Becker, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso will battle John Cena and Logan Paul. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Lyra Valkyria will take on Becky Lynch. That's the Money in the Bank. Worlds Collide will have 5 matches. You have Legado Feld and Tasman against Dr. Wagner Jr., Perigo, Psycho Clown. El Pedro del Vikingo will defend his newly won AAA championship against Chad Gable. Ethan Page will defend the NXT North American title in a fatal 4-way against Ray Phoenix, Laredo Kid, Javon Evans. Stephanie Becker and Laura Weiss will take on Dallas and Chick Duramanta. And the LWO will battle Octagon Jr., Errol Star, and Mr. Onigado.
No, it's funny. Stephanie was doing her thing when she takes your head smashing her booty. And Booker T was conflicted, man. Like he likes that, but then like his student got like she's doing it on his student. Like Roxanne, like, come on, like, bruh. He's conflicted.
Yep, he sure was.
Like, bruh, like, hey, I like her doing that, but like, come on now, she's my kid. Not I say my kid. Like, I'm not talking about her, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it looks like TKO and WWE wants nothing to do with Del Rio this past. They made sure they got rid of him.
Yeah.
First thing they did was have him lose the AAA World title.
We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want you. We don't want you.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best past, and being TKO is a public company, they don't want that type of person in the company.
I don't know why Alberto Del Rio is so gun ho about coming back to the WWE, bruh. The other fishes out there, man.
Because WWE is a place.
Oh yeah, you
think that they forget about all the bad shit you said about them?
Oh yeah, you trashed us, bruh.
But then again, other people trashed them and they brought them back. But it's mainly Del Rio's past.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble with the law and things of that nature and other things. And what about Mariah May making her debut on NXT?
Her fine ass. Ooh, Lord, ooh-wee, Mariah. Damn it, if Maria Shakira ever come to NXT, oh my God, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, Ooh.
That would be interesting.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we can't have that wonderful Mariah Marine Mina Shakira is too damn fine, and she kind of overdoes with her sexiness. We can't do that in WWE. Uh, Unfortunately, that sucks. But hey, you gotta cut that out. Sorry, baby. After the show, hit me up though.
Yeah, and AEW's got their show coming up in Texas. Tickets haven't been doing.
Now, wait a minute. Let's clarify this right now before we go any further. Arlington, Texas.
Yes.
Not Dallas, you sons of itches with a B in front of it.
Not even WWE is going to Dallas, and they're in Texas.
And they get on my nerves too.
They got 2 shows in Texas. One of them is Houston. I forget what the other part was.
Bruh, I'm sick of that. Bruh, especially WWE. Bruh, y'all always go around Dallas. Stop doing this to me, damn it. You go to San Antonio. You go to Fort Worth. You go to Houston. Every now and then, house show in El Paso. You just skip right over Dallas. Scratch the hell out of my itch and come to Dallas. Dang it!
You need to go to Dallas more.
Ooh, why they do this to her, brother?
Arlington, Texas, and ticket sales hadn't been doing good.
Yeah.
They've offered. They're giving away free tickets. Several free tickets.
Huh? Giving away tickets. Who's that remind you of?
Oh, WCW.
Yeah.
And they did it at a Bellator MMA event. It's one thing to give away tickets, but to do it the way AEW did it at Bellator was embarrassing.
Now I understand give away tickets to military vets. I understand that. Fine and well. But giving away tickets just to give away tickets so you can fill the arena? No. What you doing?
Don't get me wrong, WWE, they get their shows don't be selling out every single time, but they get their arenas filled.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Right.
Big difference. WWE, they need to stop because they're overpricing their tickets. Y'all need to stop that before people start turning away.
I saw a video earlier talking about WWE's no longer special. First of all, you bullshit. Let me tell you something. Everybody, I guarantee this. Let me ask you this question right here. The first time you watched wrestling, how old were you?
How old was I?
Yeah.
About 3 years old.
Okay, 3. You probably had a wrestling buddy, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably Hulk Hogan, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Ultimate Warrior.
Right. And I'm assuming you watched either WCW or the WWF way back then.
WWF was first. Everything else came later on.
Yeah. All your life, we've been there. Okay. When old girl rejected your ass on the playground, we was there. Okay. When all the bullies in school were whooping your ass, we was there. When the teachers got on your last good nerve, we was there. WWE's always been there for you. We make you feel good.
Somebody said, wrestling and WWE is like therapy because you get to watch that and forget about whatever that's going on in your life for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you get to live vicariously through your favorite wrestler during those hours.
For example, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. You, for just a moment, you would imagine that's your boss or your most despised teacher.
That's a fact. That reminds me of a story once of being in high school. A classmate got to an argument with our teacher, and the teacher said something derogatory about the kid because the kid was a Mexican, and it was a Mexican racial slur. I forget what he said.
Ooh.
Kid didn't like it, punched the teacher in the face. The teacher fell, hit his head on the desk, started bleeding. The teacher got 9 stitches in the back of his head. And I'd never seen anything like that. I was like, the teacher hit the student? I mean, the student hit the teacher. The teacher pressed charges on the kid, and the kid got arrested. It was crazy. But yeah, that was like a Stone Cold Vince McMahon moment. You saying that reminded me of that story.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was a true story, by the way. I was like, I've never seen anything like that. I was like, did that just happen? Teacher's blood is all over the floor and all over the desk. The teacher came back a week later, had stitches and staples in the back of his head. I was like, great. Well, I know that teacher will never say a racial slur again to anybody else.
Well, and I know no condone violence, but in this case, he's kind of in the right because you call him because of the slur. So I'm kind of siding with the student on this one.
Yeah, WWE has had some incidents like that in the past. That's the first time Del Rio got fired, and I believe it was 2014. No, it's 2013. He got fired because somebody was saying racial Mexican slurs. At first, Del Rio ignored it, and it got to the point where he couldn't take it anymore, and he physically retaliated. And then they fired Del Rio, but they don't punish the guy. I'm like, what the hell is that?
I remember.
And their excuse was, well, he's the one that got hit. He didn't initiate violence. I was like, but he still said something, so you're going to condone that and fire Del Rio? Like, okay, that makes sense, right?
I remember X-Pac. This is right after the night after WrestleMania 14. X-Pac did a promo. The last thing X-Pac said was put it out in your pipe and smoke it. And so I went to my teacher. We had a verbal disagreement. And I told the teacher, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yes, the teacher got mad, huh?
Yeah.
Good times,
man.
But yeah, TKO is gonna have a busy Saturday, and the UFC pay-per-view will start at 10 p.m. And I'm not gonna forget about TNA. They have Against All Odds tomorrow night, and they will be going head-to-head with SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to be pretty good. Their shows have all been decent lately.
Oh, yeah, it's been pretty good.
TNA has definitely become more watchable. And Trick Williams is going to defend the TNA title against Elijah, the former Elias. Then you got the Nemeth brothers will defend against the TNA belts, the tag belts against the Rascals. Masha Slamovich will defend the women's title against Yang Lee. That's Xia Li, ex-WWE wrestler. Santino will face Robert Stone. Joe Hendry will face Kazarian. Steve Macklin will face Vince Warner for the TNA International Championship. Jason Hutch will face Mustafa Ali. Yeah, Mustafa Ali hasn't been on TV in a number of weeks. Roman Reigns, he's going to be returning to TV soon. He just finished his movie.
It's going to be good.
And I'm sure he'll be back before SummerSlam since he just finished filming his movie.
By the way,
this will be the third movie Roman Reigns has been on. He did Hobbs and Shaw with his cousin The Rock and Jason Statham. He did the animated movie Rumble, and now this movie, which has yet to be named, by the way.
By the way, check this out. I'm gonna go to the movies for a second. Speaking of movies, if you remember the Wicked movie,
I know the movie, but I never seen it.
What?
I was never interested.
Oh,
It didn't intrigue me enough.
Well, this one probably will, but you gotta see the first one, see this one because it makes sense if you see the first one. So see the first one, it makes sense. Then November 21st, go see Wicked Part 2, Wicked for Good, in theaters November 21st. And I believe I happen to have a clip right here. Pull it up for a second. This is basically the consequences of the ending of Wicked. By the way, a fun fact for you: everybody was all caught up in Sentimental Man in the Wicked movie. If you didn't know, it's been a year. By the way, if you didn't know, the Wizard of Oz is Elphaba's father. It's been a year, by the way, so it's not like I'm spoiling nothing. It's all, if you pay attention during Sentimental Man, the Sentimental Man scene, you picked up on that. Because they on top of that, it's kind of right in your face. Alphaba's green, the Wizard's green. He's wearing the Wizard's green, the Emerald City's green. 2 + 2 is 4. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna play this clip. Wicked for Good in theaters November 21st. I believe this is the official trailer. Give me 2 minutes 47 seconds.
Elpha Throp, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard, and I. The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever.
Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Elphaba. They're coming for you. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Think of what we could do together. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun. Like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant world. Who can say I haven't changed for the better?
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time
For both of us.
to fly. Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you. And I've had so many friends.
I have been changed for good.
But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
In theaters, November 21st. Check it out. We got everything you need in there. We got Dorothy. We got the Tin Man. We got the Lion. We got the Scarecrow. We got monkeys, flying monkeys. We got all kind of stuff you need. November 21st. Now, those of you that can't stand sing-alongs, we got two different versions, hopefully. Two different versions. The sing-along and the regular movie. I made the mistake of going to the damn sing-along last year. Don't do that. So, be careful with your ticket and have a good time. Now, back to wrestling.
Oh, let me see. They already got 3 matches made for All In.
Uh-huh.
And All In is Arlington, Texas, Globe Life Field. You have Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page, AEW title. Mercedes Moné versus Toni Storm, AEW Women's title. TBS titles are not on the line, by the way. But you do have a title for title match. Winner takes all. Okada versus Kenny Omega. Both their titles are on the line.
Mm.
So one of them is going to be a double champion at the end of that match.
Well,
An old rivalry going to get renewed. Now the matches they had in New Japan was just stellar. Especially that Wrestle Kingdom Classic.
mm-hmm.
That was an amazing match. Some people say these idiots be like, oh, well, he's the best bout machine. No, he is not. He's had some good matches, decent matches, but best bouts, no.
I'll tell you, see, New Japan, my go-to when I want to either watch wrestling or watch it, fall asleep on it, whatever. I'll tell you, my go-to, I still watch it to this day. New Japan, Wrestle Kingdom 18. That
was an amazing one.
That is 5 hours.
That was an amazing show, but it was very long.
Yeah, like I said, it's 5 hours.
That was kind of like WrestleMania 35 vibes.
Oh, yeah. Man.
If you add the pre-show, that was pretty damn long, too.
We came on the air at 11 o'clock. We went off the air. It was, we went on the air at 7 o'clock. It clocked out, 11:15? I remember correctly?
Yeah, almost midnight, actually.
Yeah.
It was close to midnight. And, man, I know everybody that went to that show had a long day.
If you're in the main event of a pay-per-view, the pay-per-view was long, you're in the main event, you might as well take a nap.
I know I would.
You might as well take a nap. The show is long as hell. You're in the main event, you come on last. You might as well take a nice nap. You're gonna be on last anyway. Take a nice nap.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I would do.
and just have somebody, hey, look, knock on my door when it's time to start. There you go. Okay, I thought we had to take a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this alone, right? Just put this over here. Okay, now I say, hey, look, knock on this door when it's time to come out. But yeah, take a nap and have somebody knock on your door when it's time to come out.
That's the best thing. Some people have done that. It's like, all right, you're next.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm next, you're next. Like, you're on last. You're the very last match. Out of being in that building for God knows how many hours. That's why I commend those guys and girls, man, to be there all damn day.
And then you can go get some dinner, come back, and you still have time to get ready for your match.
I can see guys. I've always heard stories of guys showing up late, not on time. It's like, where the hell were you? It's like, stuff, traffic, missed my flight, got stuck in traffic, overslept. Which those things do happen.
And I'll tell you right now, if I'm at the main event and my pay-per-view is long, dang it, I'm door dashing. That's dinner. Shit. I'm straight door dashing. Or Grubhub.
What a year it's been for Stephanie Becker. Who would have thought last year she's the New Japan Strong Women's Champion. Now she's going to be in Money in the Bank a year later.
Man, when I first saw her, it was on the tour she signed with WWE. I'm like, no way, man. No, it's impossible. No way. And then it was legit, like, oh, shit.
Yep. You know, I found out that Megan Bain is only 27. I thought she was older. I was like, she's old? 27. Like, I get it. It's a young man and young woman's business, but I thought she was older.
I thought she was like, I don't want to offend nobody, but I thought she was like, I'm going to say 30s.
I was thinking that too.
I ain't going to say what kind of 30s. I'm going to say 30s.
I said the same thing. I was thinking at least 33 or 34, but when I saw 27, I was like, whoa. She doesn't look 27, I can bring it up.
Yes, sir.
And she's a big woman, too. She is not a small woman.
Well, I love me some big girls. It's all good. You know, by the way, anybody and everybody, if you have seen, if you are a fan of, if you've seen The Chosen, so I got good news for you. They have reached a deal with Amazon Prime Video to release one episode. All you get is one. They'll release the entirety June 15th in a few days. They'll release the entirety June 15th. But you get one episode this Sunday at 8 o'clock. I know it's a little late for all my older folks. 8 o'clock this Sunday on YouTube. Season 5, episode 1. In a live stream, but you get season 5. Now, if you want you want just the episode, tune into the live stream, watch the whole episode, and then bounce. If you want to hang out with Dallas Jenkins and them, party it up right after the right after the episode. But if you want just the episode, this Sunday, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock over here in Texas, the Chosen season 5, episode 1, only on YouTube.
I heard some good things about that.
Yeah, it's real good, man. Then June 15th, you get all the episodes. Season 5, we had 8 episodes. Season 5, episode 1 through 8 on Prime Video. And then after that, you're going to go straight to the Chosen app where it's completely free. So you're welcome.
And Mariah May is in WWE. And that whole season match she had with Tony Storm. Wow. And she still looked hot. They beat the hell out of each other. They were both busted open. You saw chairs, tables, even broken glass.
But y'all, we gotta pay some bills right quick. We'll be right back in a second here. Hold on a second. All right, we gotta pay some bills.
Deliveries and More, LLC.
Hang on a little bit.
This episode is brought to you by Backup Deliveries and More, LLC. They put the D in delivery. Call 888-71-BACKUP. That's 800-712-2587 or 817-204-7259. Visit WeGotBackup.com or find them on Facebook. You can save a whole lot of money with their services. And here's great news. They're in need of drivers. If you have a CDL license, contact them today and get paid.
Thank you very much. Well, Father's Day's around the corner, man. And I'll tell you one thing that your dad might love, and it is not another tie. You can get you get your dad something cool from Wrestle Tracks with a now look here. Check this out. You go to if I pull up the site here. 1 second, pull up the site. Pull the site right here. 1 second, everybody. Okay, go to wrestling-tracks.creator-spring.com wrestling-tracks.creator-spring.com. You can get all kind of cool stuff, unique stuff, and it's not another tie. And use the code PAPA and get free shipping. You gotta pay the full price, but get free shipping.
I love me some free shipping.
Yeah. So you go to the store one more time.
Friday night on SmackDown.
Go to the store one more time.
Tomorrow night.
Hang on, David.
They say we got a 6-woman tag match.
Hang on, David. Hang on. I had you on mute on accident. Go to wrestling-tracks.creator-spring.com. Check out our stuff. Use the code PAPA in all caps. Get free shipping. All right, SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown. Last SmackDown before Money in the Bank. And Rhodes and Cena and Jey Uso and Paul are going to come face to face again. Then you have a 6-woman tag match. All 6 women inside Elimination Chamber. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And they crowned their first Evolve men and women's champions this past week. I only watched that show like 3 times. Evolve. which airs Wednesday on the Tubi streaming app. You ever seen that show?
Not that show. I'm on Tubi all the time.
Yeah, that's the well, I don't want to say network. It's a streaming app that airs it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get another season of LFG season 2. Everyone is going to be returning except Mickey James. He's going to be replaced by Michelle McCall. People say that's the Undertaker abusing some little power there. But anyway, your Evolve champions, your men's champion is Jason Drake. Your women's champion is Kylie Armstrong.
You know, being from Louisiana, I was rooting for Anthony Luke. From my hometown of Baton Rouge, I was rooting for Anthony. But alas, he didn't make it.
Nope.
I mean, it was nice to have a Cajun from Louisiana, from Baton Rouge. But no. The WWE's not ready for that. The WWE's not ready for that Louisiana heat. They're not ready for the Louisiana heat.
I'm sure they have somebody from Louisiana on their current roster.
Well, they had Jazz and D'Lo Brown.
What about D'Lo?
Oh, they had Jazz, not D'Lo. Like the down with the Brown dude, who's down with the Brown, white boy, Rodney Mack and Jazz.
Yeah, they're married too, by the way.
Yeah, from New Orleans. I'm talking about Baton Rouge, my hometown.
Yeah, they're both from New Orleans. They're married, and they were both trained by a junkyard dog.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm talking about Baton Rouge, my hometown, though.
Oh.
New Orleans is cool and everything. I'm talking about my hometown, Baton Rouge.
You know, the junkyard dog was a big star in Louisiana back when wrestling was territories. The Mid-South Territory, that Louisiana part of that territory was the Mid-South Territory. DiBiase and Jim Duggan and Steve Williams and, of course, the Junkyard Dog, Jim Neidhart. All former talent that came through that territory. Which that is, Mid-South is on the WWE network.
Yeah.
A little piece of history there. I hope Mariah May still has her ring, and that they didn't change it like they did Jeff Cobb. Changing Jeff Cobb's name to JC Mateo. I was like, no, I can't just let him keep his name. I was disappointed.
That's messed up, man.
They should have kept his name. You know, I wasn't a fan of that. I was like, damn. And you know what? I'm looking forward to both these men and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches just to see who comes out on top and who wins. Trick Williams has got himself a big weekend. So he's going to be doing double duty, NXT and TNA, being champion.
Well, we're going to go ahead and slide out for tonight, everybody. we'll see you guys tomorrow on SmackDown.
Yes, SmackDown, and yeah, just SmackDown.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's the SmackDown's 6. Oh, wait, hold up.
Don't forget Saturday. You have World
Yeah.
You have AEW Collision. Like anybody's going to be watching that anyway, and you also have Money in the Bank. You have UFC.
And so,
be a busy day for TKO.
Yeah, you got a lot of action going on there. So we're gonna go ahead and slide out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next time, everybody.
Take care, people.